Do us all a favor. Wash the coochie, honey.
Hello everybody, it's Tration. This is my Rupauls drag race review for episode 7. This episode started out with a little bit of a downer in that they were starting to tell personal stories, and Pandora was talking about she had attempted suicide and how drag had kind of saved her life. So I don't know, it wasn't exactly a downer, but it was a little tough when they were starting out the show, as she was talking about how well, pretty much drag had changed her life and given her some confidence and things like that. So that was kind of cool. And then they went on to a really amazing part of the show. They started reading each other. So Ashley Amon, if anyone knows Ashley Amon, she's in Houston. She does everyone's makeup for the big pageants. Pardon me as I'm bouncing around. My feet are killing me. Ashley Amon kind of made fun of one of Aretha Franklin's song where she goes, they're doing reading, writing, and so now every time, reading, writing, and arithmetic, every time someone goes to reading, we go, they're reading, now they're writing, anyway, whatever. So Tyra started reading, she was pretty funny. Tatiana, for some reason, couldn't, I don't know why she didn't read anybody, but whatever. Juju let those bitches have it. She was kind of killing me when she told Raven thought she was legendary and she was legs and dairy. That was kind of funny. And she said to Tyra, she said, was your barbecue canceled because your grill is busted? That was kind of funny. Pandora also did a good job with her reading. It was really good. So it was really funny. I'm not kidding you. All of us, all the queers were sitting around here and we started reading. It was kind of funny. So Absolute is coming out with a new vodka. It's berry acai. Absolute berry acai. I'm not sure acai, berry acai. I'd probably also be getting into a fight in the car after the little event. But anyway, they're coming out with a new vodka, and the girls were challenged with doing pretty much their autobiography. So they had to do they had to sell their book, they had to do a photo shoot, and then they had to do an interview via satellite. And make sure to mention the book, the name of the book, Absolute Berry Acai, the new vodka, and all that kind of stuff. And RuPaul asked them for the most exceptional moments in their life, you know, things that really had changed what they were. But they didn't really use that part. I'm not sure why they had to come up with that, but they didn't use that part of it. Whatever. It kind of, I have a little bit of a gripe in that everyone has everyone's like, oh, my life was hard. Everyone has their sad story, and I don't know that I want to hear everyone's sad story. I want to hear their uplifting stories, not so much some of the other stuff, but that's probably just me. I hate it when people are like, oh, my life is hard. Yeah, bitch, whatever, so is everyone else's. She also said in the part of their interview that they had to show off the taglines, charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. And then no one really got I don't think anyone got the berry acai thing right. Maybe they did, but and then when then they were done with all their things, with their photo shoots and their interviews and all that and whatever. And then RuPaul introduces all of the guest judges, and when she said one of my favorites, Jackie Collins, with the way that she said it, I thought she said Shaka Khan. I tell you, I nearly snapped my neck turning around. I was like, what? Shaka Khan? I couldn't believe it. So it wasn't Shaka Khan. It was Jackie Collins, who I love. It just wasn't Shaka Khan. Tyra looked fantastic. She had this really big afro on with a bit of a rooted wig line, which isn't showing up very well in video, but I'm sure it looked great in person. Poor Jessica Wilde got lost in some of the photo shoot part, but then when I tell you, they had 5 minutes to change and then go back and do their interview part. Honestly, I'm not even kidding you, I can change so fast. Working at Adonis the nightclub, where I was a show director for a while, I had one number to change in. So I had to go out, do my monologue, come back, and I had the girl between. So I announced a girl, go back, change clothes, get back out on stage. So I'm like one of those quick change artists on America's Got Talent. I'm not that good, but I can do it in 5 minutes. So I was like, fuck it, I can do that. Raven's book was called Young, Broke, and Fabulous. And I have to say again, Raven, when she first came on, I wasn't such a fan. When she first came on, I kind of liked her because her look is so polished and put together. And then as the episodes progressed, I kind of didn't like her as much. And now she's growing on me again. And why is she growing on me? Because she is polished. She is put together. She's a little more bitchy than I like, and didn't do it exceptionally well in the reading. But she just is really well put together. And this was definitely one of those things that was kind of for her, just like last week's episode, kind of, her thing. Jessica Wilde's interview, hilarious. I'm sorry that it didn't come across better with the judges, but when I tell you, it was hilarious. She was just like, I love this cocktail. It was really funny. Tyra, again, looked fantastic on the runway. Her book cover was also amazing. I thought the way they laid it all out, it was really incredible. Juju did this whole Memoirs of a Geisha, G-A-Y-S-H-A. Having a little trouble talking tonight. So it was really good, and what Merle said was, it's already something that we can relate to because we know the book. It was good, and Raven's concept was incredible. Dirty broke, poor broke. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, it was really, really great. Now, when no one was really surprised that Tatiana and Jessica Wilde had to lip sync for their lives. It wasn't a really great representation for either of them. But when Jessica Wilde, when RuPaul announced that Tatiana had won, there was a gasp in the audience here. Everybody was really shocked. Even though I thought Tatiana probably did a better job with the lip sync for your life, it was kind of shocking. I'm not gonna lie. Truly was a gasp. So Jessica went home, Raven won. It was really good. I don't know what to say about Raven. I'm really on the fence because I really love how put together everything she does is. She's clearly a professional. It's just sometimes her not her personality, just that attitude is just a little tough for me. I want to like her more. I want to like her more, and I just don't yet. So we'll see how that goes. We're only on episode 7, so it may be better. I don't typically do a whole lot of commenting on the Untucked because it kind of stands alone. It's good. It's the back scene. It's stuff that we really like to see. But Tatiana kind of threw me for a loop. She said they were talking about people being something else in the midst of the competition as opposed to just presenting themselves the way they are. And she said something along the lines, and don't bust me for misquoting her, but she said completely morphing yourself into something else is not cool. As she's sitting there in drag. I'm like, dude, you completely morphed yourself into something else in order to even be here. And though I understand her point of saying that, you don't have to be someone else to suit whatever, I'm like, this is a competition. Do what they want to do if winning the competition on their terms is what you want to do. And if what you want to do is, be your own whatever, I don't know, then, do your thing. But either way, I was like, really completely morphing, you're in drag. Whatever. So, love this episode. Really looking forward to next week's episode. And we're here at Below Zero every Monday night at 7 o'clock. It's the only RuPaul's Drag Race viewing party in Cincinnati. Unless, of course, someone's doing it at their house and they haven't told me about it. It is the only RuPaul's Drag Race viewing party here in Cincinnati. We have $5 Absolute Cosmos, and we have a little secret we're going to do next week. So anyway, join us down here at 7 o'clock at Below Zero, downtown Cincinnati. I'm Penny Tration. This is my episode 7 review of RuPaul's Drag Race, and I will see you next time.
With all the favor.